lakad matatag!
Normally.
I think they're gonna win, but I think Ember is favored in this matchup, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go.
Well, we'll see. Like,
I see like some of the Eastern European carries, they like
top
start with
lane,
glove of
J-Croy.
haste against.
ooh, stick charge is not enough to keep the Leshrac alive. Lucifer should end up going down. Lands an arrow. Don't know if he was going for the flag bearer creep or not, but regardless, it will be a 1-for-1. But of course, you're really happy with that with Atomic. Would be. Everybody got the Arcane Curse out. Beautiful double stun from Delul. And Wami should be able to chase down Hated. Needs one more right click, but it's going to cost him his own life for it. As Wami enters under the tower range and Scotty gets a double kill.
It's so worth. Scotty's super happy as power treads now, level 4.
Ooh, top as well, Seri. Shards is enough damage with the help of the right clicks from Lucifies. Early on, it's not going to get easier as well as Travin's even going to try and teep in, refill the bottle here for the Batrider.
And on one side. Oh, he's going on JG.
Uh-oh, JG. Chains has that
Gonna get
second
chased.
level. Should
TP
be
from
enough to hold him
Lucifer, arrow?
back. Arrow just
no.
off the mark, and that should enable Patatu to find his first.
Oh, going middle.
Potential another attempt. Has the
Yes,
lasso
that's
to work with this time. They're going to try and TP in Seri as well, and the tusk will be enough of a deterrent to send Patatu packing, but they're going to look to chase him down though. Seri needs a little bit more damage, and that's going to come out from Lucify. Beautifully done. Lasso expended, and they get the big kill onto the Batrider. Ismar, so you really want to try and get something out of this. Top lane though, potentially J-Croy. Maybe he's gone a little bit too far. Chains into the arrow, exactly like we were mentioning. The combo that you can always have throughout the game, and especially with the higher points in the chains to help out.
Yeah, we see the smoke towards bot lane. They want Womi.
Should be able to catch him.
Womi.
Change of the arrow. Delul's going to try and disrupt this as best as he can. Beautiful double stun. Wami's even going to try and drop the roar as well, but that won't cover his retreat, and I don't think it's going to help out Delul as well as Scott. What are the bashes, man? Hang on a second, Scotty. Always ever it was a bash.
That's level 2 bash, by the way.
The top lane, Seri. Lucifer's going to look to move on over as well. Patatu's already in a position to try and help out, but the global silence will stop the lasso. So Atomic, bottom to top they go.
They need to like cause chaos, I think, with their heroes.
Lou is in a great position to be able to pop the smoke, and now even scouts out Seri's positioning as well. They're going to try and open up. The Static Storm's going to prevent Scotty, but the Chronosphere still will be able to find it towards the tail end. He's able to bring down the Disruptor. Now they'll turn towards Patatu as well, as Spawn Team just can't catch a break. 2 deaths inside Radiant's own jungle, and they're looking for more as well as JG. Gonna try and catch up to the retreating Leshrac. J-Croy eats the chains, but will not be able to tank the arrow. Potentially Seri though with the shard. Snowball fall up deep under the tower. They're going to be cautious about the Bloodstone active as J-Croy getting a little bit of bonus health back. They'll do a really good job to kite the Bloodstone active, and then they'll go back in afterwards. Beautifully done from Atomic.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Extra way to be able to set up with the Mirana. We see at the moment it's pretty much just Lucify playing with the Ember. Now you have a second person to play with across the map.
Also gives them a save for Roar or something in case Scotty gets in trouble.
Speaking about Seri, he's getting stalked at the moment from the Nyx Assassin. J-Croy is going to be able to funnel into the area as well. So, first kill for Spawn in quite some time. J-Croy gets a bit of a streak as well. Actually going to turn to the opposite direction. Did they scout out the law in the river? They might know the positioning. Seri's going to jump in incredibly aggressive. Ecstatic Storm on the stairs, so no one else can look to enter the fight, but they're able to poke down the Nyx Assassin from afar, so we're 1-for-1. And they retreat up to the high ground though. Spawn will be able to back off to the triangle. And Neon, they're going to be okay as well.
Travis, he has 4 stuff. It's probably fine.
Oh, alright.
He has ult.
See if he's going to be able to drop it. Not the case now, but the silence. Seri's going to jump in as well to try and cover the retreat for the Ember Spirit, but it potentially will cost him his own life. As Batatu's going to try and fly into the middle, but the global silence is well used. Alright, so Atomic try and use everything to try and keep their cause alive. They're actually going to look to try and reset. Series playing in the tree line. But Spawn, they're actually going to smoke up and jump into the middle as Wami with the blink, but the BKB reactions out of JG is perfect. Now Scardy's in with the corner, but the spike carapace. Scardy is going to be cautious for the moment. BKB by the time more skill on cooldown, he doesn't get it off. Jikroy has the damage required to get the kill onto the Faceless Void. That's a big one for Spawn to find.
What stunned the Void? Was it the carapace?
Yeah, the carapace inside the chrono. That's an... They're going to be able to scout this out with the ward getting dropped, so they know exactly where Atomic are placed. And, well, Lucifer is going to reveal himself as well. So, Atomic, you can't leave this area now, though. You've got a great placement in the ward, so you need to get the other lane shoved out to force Spawn back. Jump into the middle, Delul. Finds the opener. They're even going to try and use the lasso as well to try and bring down Lucifer. They don't have the damage, though. Lucifer gets out, and now with their answers, Scardy's going to be inside the middle with the Chronosphere onto the left track, but the BKB protecting Jikroy for the moment. They'll use the Global Silence as well to help them chase down the Lesh, but the damage, they don't have it. Jikroy with the Bloodstone active, getting a little bit of bonus health back. Is it enough to keep him alive? It's not. Finally, they bring him down, but Scardy's in trouble. A jump to the right side, but he will not escape. As Wami, along with Batatu, instantly hot in pursuit, realizing that they can't be grouped up, that someone needs to address bottom. Well, they might be able to find Hated. There's the stun. Delord just clips up to the silencer before he's able to TP out.
Wami is still down here. They're having so much trouble. Oh,
Scotty, alright.
I said it, but
yeah, still down here. But as soon as he is instantly stopped and back up the top we go, as they're onto Series. So another person just bleeding kills across the map. Sarah will make him work for it. But at the end, it's going to be another death onto the Tusker. Mate, yeah, they got the vision for the glimpse back. All right, so we got Spawn. It does drag them out of the pit, but they can probably go back. Map control now for them. The tier 2 tower is going to go down. Atomic just have to sit idly by and watch. Try and get the double jump. Global Silence going to be used, but the damage, it's coming out too fast. Snowball into the creeps. Might be able to get the blink away as well. Beautifully done. They keep Seri alive, but that's a big ultimate expended to do just that. We'll see if they can take the team fight. There was Scardy. Hits it with the Chronosphere, but instantly rebuttal. Wami will hold them down with the roar, so the ultimate's expended. They'll get nothing out of it. Now Scardy's in trouble inside the middle of the team fight, but Atomic, they're going to jump to the rescue, jump into the middle. They'll be able to bring down Batatu, but can they deal with Jikroy though? This last track, he's a different beast in his own right. They don't have the answers. Jikroy's going to continue to charge into the middle. He's lacking some mana though to be able to catch up. We'll see if they can deal with Seri again. Another snowball down since the cast range reduction.
That's true.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Top lane. Yeah, setting up. He does have Jikroy moving shortly. But get the lasso Jikroy with a follow-up. They have the Hex as well if required, and that's going to be enough control to be able to secure the kill. Scardy jumped into the middle. Got the chrono at the ready, but the Delta Split is going to try and TP out. They won't have a way to cancel that.
Oh no, hated.
Yeah, hated. He's going to be caught out. Stopped at the buzzer thanks to Delor jumping in. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Wami was up to his rat shenanigans. Almost found constant pressure. Full set of barracks claim bottom. Open barracks mid as well. And they're going to be able to get the jump in. Scardy. BKB is going to be expended early on. Lasso before the Global Silence. They get the Roar as well, but the Lotus Orb should be able to hold him back for the moment. It's not going to matter though, with the Static Storm, they knocked him out. Back and he goes. As Scardy goes down, but he's got a buyback. Let's see if he's going to be able to re-enter the team fight fast enough. He's going to be cautious though with the BKB on cooldown. The damage for the Leshrat might take him out of the Chronosphere. It's starting to stack up, so Scardy, he can't right-click inside the bubble. As Spawn should be okay for the moment. Jikroy falling lower and lower. Look at the kiting game. Atomic finally be able to bring down Jikroy. Now they can try and catch up to Patatu as well. Fly over to... See what the call.
No!
Oh
no!
Like, oh, not a jump stun. Oh, look at the kill in the end. Seri is able to catch up, bring down Delort, but it does jump in. Seri is able to get up to the silence though, so they won't have a global silence. Static Storm laid down, not too much effectiveness. Atomic, can they disengage as a team? Seri's going to try and go to the other side, and well, it looks like the Tusk, unfortunately, will not be able to escape along with his fellow members.
Was so...
Gotta find the opener. Back to the top lane. They're gonna be cautious about this. There's the jump in. First lasso onto the Mirana. And Jikroy, meanwhile, he's onto Seri well. A beautiful force staff. They'll get him out of the static storm and an even better chronosphere. Scotty clips 3. They're going to try and target him with the red striker for the moment. They should be able to deal with the first life. But can they set themselves up for round 2 as JG? He doesn't get dragged into the snowball. Seri wasn't fast enough to keep him alive. Scotty's trying to manfight Jikroy by the throne, but he doesn't have the net worth. He won't be able to come out on top as Jikroy will send them packing into game 2 as Spawn continue with their flawless run so far. JG's only level 8 on the... Oh no, 7 on the Invoker. Hello? Toss back into the Eidolons. And Scotty will end up going down. Woma's going to trade his own life, but more than happy with the skirmish that we see up top. Beautifully done as soon as the Eidolons first blood, though.
Yeah, the CS is definitely favoring the sniper. More than half, I think.
Bottom lane, Seri and the tree line's going to be in some trouble. They'll try and TP JG down bottom, but Cogs is going to be able to block off the pass, so JG's going to have trouble being able to connect. Won't be able to secure the kill. Meanwhile, top lane hated, toss back under the tower. Spawn, it's playing around mid. Travin's going to be able to scout this out and more than likely will be forced to give up his own life. And that'll be some earned charges now for JD to play with. Does reveal... Yeah, it's an interesting round with the Midas here for the Invoker, so looking to play more for the scaling game. Gotta be cautious though, because they do...
Top lane.
Gotta be cautious. Uh-oh, that toss back into the threat of the black hole. He's gonna get both of them as well as Hated charged right into the middle. Scotty's gonna end up going down. Wants to do as much damage as he can before they secure the kill. Now Seri with his Rolling Thunder as well. Doesn't have the greatest...
Sniper, and they'll be quite happy. Defend their mid tower. I think the mid tower is like the most important objective right now.
So you can route around the mid lane. Have some team fight break out. Travin's gonna find an opening onto the Invoker. It's a beautiful tornado to hold them back. Maybe that's enough timing to get JG out of harm's way. The Invoker will limp out to safety. Now the turnaround is there as well. Water tornado just to buy enough time for the boys to show up.
Wow. Lucify lived on 1 HP as well. ODCG Croy.
Dire's top tower
Nah,
is
they
under
can't.
attack. Radiant's middle tower is under
Interesting TP from Womi. Wants to defend the mid tower.
Directly by the outpost, the lane ward as well to maybe help out with this getting shoved. Oh, Travins tries to land a hook shot, but it's going to be off the mark along with the split earth. And now Atomic want to enter the fight. They're going to start on to Jikroy. It's not an easy man to bring down at all as Jikroy's taking through all the damage, but finally they'll get the less track. And now they'll try and bounce back onto the Ember Spirit as well, but the stuns are lacking. They've used it for the prior kills, so they're going to try and chase Delul down instead. We'll see if he's going to be taking enough. Toss back into Potter too. He's got the DD in the arsenal along with the Black Hole as Womi's going to look to enter the fight with a statement ultimate. And now they can try and chase down Scotty as well with a force staff to reposition. Are they going to go for the dive out of the T2 tower? You bet they are. Avalanche into the toss. And they'll walk away well in style as Hated. He wants some revenge. Potter 2. Oh, what?
Oh. There's the Malefice, right? Yeah. I see I have a Lucify down bottom looking for Womi. Keeping top.
Yeah, they're onto JG. They're going to be able to get him out of the cogs. And now with Seri's movement over as well, they should be able to set up for some more rotations. It's only going to be Lucify at the moment. Do they have enough damage required to secure the kill? And they do indeed. Travin should be okay with the TP, just the nick of time being able to escape. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Scotty. Oh no, they cancel the sniper's TP into the tree line. Delul. Ultimate.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bit of miscommunication there with the chains and the toss, but it's really close. GG barely getting out. Lucify even blocked the tree throw on the tiny.
Mid lane looks like they're baiting Hated. Seri gets a pretty good opening with the Rolling Thunder, but instantly Womish is going to turn it back around. Why not drop his own Black Hole? It does get cancelled, but there's nothing that Atomic can get out of it. Seri will look for a TP, but the Malefice is there. A lot of the team fights seem very awkward here for
I
Atomic.
say it, but here it gets gone on.
I'm gonna look to try and TP down to take the team fight. Sarah with the Rolling Thunder is gonna be able to start 4. They'll try and bring down Delul. They bounce him out of the Sunstrike. So Delul's not down just yet. A very messy way to open up the skirmish inside the lane. But finally one person will be the casualty. But Scotty! What is the sniper doing in the middle? Oh no, not like this.
Middle tower is under attack.
We're not done. Order 2 looking for more.
See a smoke Porta 2 run into the right. Guesses wrongly, but they do see Scotty.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Jump in, but the 4-staff's going to be there. Will not matter. Potentially the snowball. It'll stop a lot of the black hole. Siri's going to be able to jump into the middle as well, but it doesn't matter. It grouped them all up, and Spawn were nearby to be able to capitalize on that opportunity as both the sniper... Doesn't even have a goddamn BKB. And with this blast freak, he can just jump straight on top of Sniper, so... They might make an attempt onto Potter 2. There's the first stun. The chain control needs to be perfect. And it looks like that will be the case thanks to the Pulverize. The hold him in place, but Warmy finds the opening with the black hole. There's no one else nearby to be able to capitalize on this jump. Because meanwhile, all their attention was put onto Scotty across the map. Caught out, Jikro gets the as well, so they get some confirmation of the positioning of Spawn, but they're not going to be able to catch out a member alone. See, Sentry drop. Maybe they can bait Ember if he runs up a little bit too far forward, and that's going to be the case, but he got the BKB off. The Rolling Thunder was just a little bit too late, but the instant turnaround, Potter 2 just runs down the Tusk, and does look like Sari's going to be able to TP out on the cover of the Rolling Thunder, however. 1 out of tower.
and the tower's gonna go down real soon. Sari trying to cut the waves.
Oh, Wami with the jumping on the high ground. They scout out the sniper's positioning and no hesitation with the jump. Just wanting to try and take the sniper completely out of the equation. And we'll see if they can get the follow-up for more as well. As JG will try and bring down Delul. So Atomic going to try and use this time to reclaim their triangle. They've also got a ward that scouts out Wami's positioning. So they'll see the Enigma alone. A beautiful plays from Atomic. Going to consider about going for more onto Potter 2. JG will be able to get in range for the first stun. He's going to run them back forward towards the triangle. The BKB has finally come off cooldown for the Ember. But with Jikro joining the fight, they've got big issues as Inslee goes over towards the sniper. Now can try and chase down Lucify as well. And they haven't even been able to bring down the Ember. Finally, they've got the finishing blow thanks to JG. But he's going to have to look to get out really shortly. And we might not be as fortunate with no way to be able to TP up. He's just going to stand still and recognizing the inevitable. Jump in.
Oh, Scotty.
Well, Delul's going to find an opening as well into multiple members. Die trying to set up a formation to try and protect Scotty, but Potter 2 just breaks that in half. No formation at all for them to be able to protect the cause. And Wami with the black hole in front of the fountain as well. They'll get a bash thanks to the swashbuckle. It's going to be able to stop it, sure. So 2 members will go down on spawn, but Jikro, oh, it doesn't matter about at all. Look at him just jumping into the middle. The split earth just raining down. No one can leave the base, and the only thing holding them from getting more kills is the mana pull on the Lesh. JG? Try and be a nuisance, maybe hoping he can stop the Aegis regen coming from shortly, but Jikro is now back up to a respectable mana pool thanks to the Bloodstone, and more members going to be put inside the graves. It looks like Spawn. What a beautiful start for them in the Pro Series. They're going to be 6-0 now.
Yeah, really nice performance by them. Kind of clean.